Hello folks, and how you diddling? Well, we have got absolutely loads to show off tonight. Well, start of the show is going to be this beastie. Ooh. Let's see you in the kitchen view. So, we're trying out a new view tonight. We're in Kitchen Central, and what we're going to have a look at first is it's good, but it's a work in progress. This is a Pulsar YM62-X155. This is a very, very unusual Pulsar. As you can see, it's got a solid case. Now, unlike other watches I've seen, this part with the case back is all solid, and you pull the whole thing out, and the movement itself is actually kept in place by the crystal. So it's quite complex. It's also one of the only Pulsars I've seen with a date crystal window. It's a full chronograph. It's not a fast chronograph, but it's a ticking second-hand chronograph. There you go. You press the top button to stop it and reset it. And have a look at the buttons as well. This is not the proper crown for it. I've just done it to get it up and running and waterproof. And I could leave it, it's a little bit too far out. It's just a couple of a millimetre too long. This is the original crown. It's missing its black O-ring. But let's put this on. What do you think of that? So what I'm going to do with the crown is I've got some alum powder coming, and I'm going to dissolve the stem out of it. I'm going to re-tap thread it, and then it should be good to go. Think of that though. And that's next. It's the next strap, because apparently the straps for these are just insanely, parts for these are insanely difficult to get hold of because they are so unique, because of that different construction than normal. It is a full YM62. It's got for some reason the bottom clock is working as a normal clock when it's actually an alarm. I've heard the alarm, it's quite pleasant. It's got perpetual seconds on the left hand subdial, and it's got a high hand, second hand, and it's got minutes at the top as well. So there you go, Pulsar YM62 X155. It is one heck of a big watch. So we'll go down in size tonight. Let's just put you down. So been waiting a while for this from sunny India. Orient Tristar crystal. Day. I forgot to set the day. It's Friday, not Thursday. I forgot to do that. Got a faceting on that, on the polish effect. It's lovely. It's a bit small though, and I don't like this mesh strap on it, but it's the only thing I could get to go with it well. Automatic. It's very, very, I don't know if it'll pick it up. very energetic. I've just realised I've noticed for the first minute there I must have like taken it off and like not rewound it because it's actually stopped itself. It needs a good like 2 minutes like winding up. I mean, I wore it for like, you know, 24 hours and it kept good time. So there you go. It ran out at 4:25 this afternoon. It is a bit diminutive, as I said. I think I need one of me. I'm going to try and look at some of the straps on, because it's an 18mm lug. It's got that silly keeper bar on it. That's one more. Clip in. Clip. Clip. What do you think of that? I'll say it is diminutive, and it's got a textured dial. Faraday. It's got a textured dial, applied fixings. It's got a lovely like kind of like shimmer effect between the light grey to the dark grey. I mean, it's more grey, but it's like chocolatey brown as well. Nice sweep stuff, second hand. I mean, I paid what, just over a tenner for this. Once I've got a strap, decent light bracelet sorted out for this will be a wearer. So let's take this one off. Still got one more of the new stuff anyway. There we go. Okay. Here comes something a bit different. A and B jumper. It's on a very, very unusual laminated link bracelet. Keeps lovely time, but it is very. You look at the size of it with the Orient, and you can see it is diminutive, very diminutive. But this is like one of these space age watches. It's not one I would choose to wear out of preference if I could. I need to break the bracelet as well. And here we go. This is like if you want a minimalist watch, this would be ideal. It's very, very funky. I thought it was a lady's, but I was told it's not. It is a man's. Well, it's a unisex. A lady could wear it with comfort, like, you know, if ladies like small watches, and a bloke could get away with it as well because it's minimalist. It's very space agey. It was quartz as well. It surprised me. I thought this was a mechanical. They did make AB made mechanical, so I have no idea. But it keeps very good time, as you can see. Right. It's coming up to the 10 yet. It's just gone 9:41. Yeah, that's absolutely spot on. So there's the 3 new arrivals.
A few moments later.
Oh, sorry about that. There's somebody at the door. Right, you know. So there you go. Right. That's the 3 new ones this week, but there's more. Okay. This one, I've actually found the other version of this. It's the all black in a silver case. It's fully working. Bloke offered it to me for 25 quid, and I went, oh yes. It's got the proper strap on it. It's like the waffle strap with the blue stitching in black. And there is a hierarchy to these. Like, apparently, like the drivers all got like the black and the yellows. The pit crew got the ones with the chronograph button type buttons in the black and gold, and like all the other ones, like they got the different versions, which is the rose gold and blue and the all black that's coming. So that means I've got, apart from the one with the chronograph buttons, that means I've got 3 of the WRC Quasar M Sports Rally limited editions. Oh, there you go. Now we're going to have another look at bought from Mr. Law 389 off of eBay. If you look, it's perforated thick leather strap. It costs £12, including free delivery. He's local to me. He's only in Yeovil, right, but he produces some of the best straps I know. And I think for what I've got, this is real leather. Like, this is real treated leather. Like, so it's not like snide or anything. How's this look now? Now I did buy this for the WRC one, so instead I'm just going to buy another one. I don't look that bizzo. So I'm going to have two of these, and that all black Pulsar WRC. This is what I mean by this, but the waffles only come down to about that far, and then the rest is just like normal leather. I think that is lovely. So for £12, look at that, handmade, right, thick leather. I mean, it is really, really thick. Right. It's about 2.5mm thick, isn't it? You see that? That is quite thick. There we go. Thicker than Boris Johnson's brain. So, let's just move on to the next bit. Oh, just 2 more to go and then I'll let you go. Right, I've evicted 2 watches out of my my project pile. Here's the first one. Time Master 1971 alarm watch. Now what happened here, right, and I'll tell you the story with this, yep, is that basically what I did was I took it up to the watch chat I know in town, and I said, hey look, can you have a look at this? And he had a good look. He put like his microscope on it, and he had a look inside where this stem would go. And he said there is a tiny bit of the end of the stem that's snapped off and jammed right inside the alarm works. Unfortunately, like, you know, he said, look, he says, are you going to be needing the alarm or not? And I said, well, no, not really. He says, right, this is what I suggest you do. He says, get some of that GE glue. And he says, just glue the crown in place. It'll hold, keeps lovely time, lovely wind. The only thing is the alarm don't work. Well, that's no worries to me. I mean, I've got like a really good alarm watch there. Like if I need an alarm watch, so not a problem. Look at that. Now this is an Okian, very expensive, like a Russian chronograph bracelet. This is an Okian bracelet that this came on, which really surprised me. But this is now in regular wear, and let's put her on and let's have a look. And this one's like it's brand new. Look at that! Don't that look the beast? Real 1970s, like, you know. I mean, these fetch quite a lot of money, for like 85 quid, like for a non-working one. I had a deal of the week getting this one. I do have the stem, and obviously it's just like a faux crown in there at the moment, like for down the road when it does need to be serviced, so it can be replaced because the stems are unique to this. That's like kept safely away somewhere. It does. I do need to get at it with the polishing wheel on the Dremel, but I thought I would share that. I mean, flawless crystal, flawless. Like there is one that's not working, going for 85 quid. It's got a damaged dial, like, and it's absolutely spotless. So I have no complaints, and it's Swiss. Here comes the final one. And you'll be able to escape and like go and do something like more important. Ta-da! Ted Baker. 2 registered day and date, rather, right. It's got a tiny ding in the bottom of the crystal that I can live with. It's got a hybrid shark mesh and link bracelet. It's got a signed clasp. It hasn't got a signed crown because this is the crown that I fitted to it for the time being, like until like I can find something a bit more. I've got an idea which one I want to put on this one now, but it's working beautifully. Look at that, Ted Baker. It's an absolute doddle to put on. Yeah, eat your heart out, Gary. I've got something mod on my arm, like, you know. I love it. I mean, yeah, okay, that tiny ding in the crystal's there, but it is like a 2-piece crystal. It's not something easy to just. It's very slim, if you can see what I mean. I do quite like. I don't like shark meshes, to be honest, but I do like this one. It's because it's a hybrid and it's very easy to put on. And it looks nice, you know, it does what it says on the tin. So I'm very, very impressed with that. And that came out of that job lot I paid, what was it, close to 50 quid for. So there's yet another fix. So it's all been going on well. Anyway, let's take this to the up view and we'll finish this off up there. So there you go. Like, that's been like, you know, what I've been doing the last few days, and I have got to say there's a better view of that. Look at that. Now obviously when it's got the better UFO crown on it, like, you know, it's going to look the business. But unfortunately, like a lot of quartz watches, like, you can't have no crown in and it'll still work. Like, yeah, it took a bit of setting up and a bit of sorting out, like, you know. But I mean, look at that chocolate dial, like a milk chocolate, like sunburst. It is lovely. I put a new battery in it as well. Look at that. Look at the design work on this. You know, this is absolutely unique. And I'm glad I got the chocolate one because, like, there is a black one and there is a like silvery white one. Yeah, they're lovely, but I do love that deep chocolate. There's something about Pulsar and Seiko's chocolate brown sunburst that they use. It's just really, really warm and pleasant. I will probably do something about this strap. I mean, the fact is, I am never ever going to really want to have something with next written all over it. Love that strap, absolutely. Wow, really, really nice that is. Yeah, that's not an elegant solution to like a problem. Like, it's upside down. It really isn't. Like gluing a stem back on and all that. Like, I am probably going to glue something over this one's hole as well for the time being. Until I can get like another button for that, but you know, the only nulls in this one is it just runs a little bit fast over, not the first day, the second day if you've got it running, like it seems to have gained about half a minute, so it's not, it probably just needs a tiny bit of regulating. But it's got very, very nice time graph of this. I love it. I was looking at it and I thought, I don't want it to be in the box, I want to wear it, I want people to see it. So there you go. So that's what we call a TV or a tank as well. This is very small and diminutive. It's not really my cup of tea. I mean, you know, I bought this with my balls rather than my brain. You know, it's not hideously too small. That makes me look like, you know, I want to start wearing dresses and stuff. But I do like that. It is futuristic, space age. It's got lovely, like that dome on it. It's lovely. Ah, there we go. Now this, which it's kept going since, like, you know, until I get a decent bracelet on it or something, this will be, you know, a project still. Like, I don't like this shark mesh that much. It's not a very thick shark mesh, and I don't know why, but it just feels like, you know, I mean, it just pulls. I don't think it looks right to the flow of the watch. This is a very shapely looking watch, and this just doesn't quite work. Right, I mean, you look at that, like, you know, the strap works. Right, you look at that, the strap works. That doesn't. It really doesn't. It may be, if I do actually have another one of these somewhere, these opium bracelets, and I'm just wondering if that would look better or not. We shall see. But it is an Orient. It's a Tristar crystal. It's an early one. Back when they were like trying to sort themselves out, that's where you saw these funky like cases and everything. And we're finishing up, you know, Ted Baker mod. You know, this is like, I mean, you had Ben Sherman, right, and you had Levi's, of course, and Ted Baker was the more modish side of, like, you know, the button-down shirts and the flary kipper ties and all the rest of it. You know, they are a very big brand still, and it's only just recently that the CEO who started it all, like, you know, he stood down. He's stuck with the company, you know, through thick and thin. Shana is an absolute lover of Ted Baker stuff, and I will be taking that crown off and putting what I want to put on. What it is, I found a nice, like, octagonal, like kind of a nut type crown, and that'll be going on there, and I'll be sorting that out. Oh, excuse me. Oh. So there you go. Like, I've evicted these two from the projects box. There was a third one that I've evicted. Which one is it? I've put it away somewhere, like, because I had to do something else. So I've got another one up and running as well. Like, that's another Pulsar. So there you go. I will leave that with you. I'm not going to give it all the baloney and blarney tonight, and I'm going to go and jump on the cat's head, like, because it's making lots of noise. Who's now trying to jump up and knock the camera over. Go away! No, you're naughty. Oh, I'll tell you what, like, you know, where Alba is just too small, like, to be going out all the time, he has been, you know, having the window shut is a nightmare. Right, you know, there you go. Right, it's like being inside a tandoori oven. Right, you know. Right, double thumbs up to everything. Double thumbs up to you all. Take care and stay calm and stay legal and all the rest of it. And, like, you know, and if you are, like, you know, ever like in South London, like, you know, Old Tobacco Road, Jamaica Road, like Evelyn Street, anything like that, if you see like this haggard old bloke like pushing this like push along scooter, like, that's Gary. Give him, you know, double thumbs up and maybe 5p for a cup of tea, like, you know. He can't afford petrol, let alone like afford a cup of tea. Right. He has like, you know, like a big rainwater butt out in the garden, like, you know, with like, you know, and he just goes out there and has a cup of like Deptford water, like. Anyway, only joking, Gazza. Take care all. See ya.